What's up, guys? I have some more sets for you guys. I know you guys said you liked the last, sets where I just talked through stuff. So I was like, all right, I hopped into ranked and I was playing some matches last night and I played some Aries and we played a match and he beat me and he's like, oh yeah, I hope you're recording. I like your videos, stuff like that. And I was like, oh, I wasn't, but if you want to play some matches, I'd be totally down to. And he was like, all right, cool, man. So we hopped into a private match and at first he played Green Arrow. So we had Green Arrow, Nightwing, and then after that he switches to Aries, and finally we play some Martian Manhunter, Deathstroke, just a couple of matches of that. So hopefully you guys enjoy all these. If you guys have been wondering why I haven't been streaming, it's because my my XSplit license ran out. So until I get a new one, I won't be able to stream. But I'm gonna buy a new one soon. I'll shell out the cash for it. So yeah, but I'll be talking about that soon. But hopefully you guys enjoyed these. I like commentating these. They're a lot of fun. And yeah, I was just sitting here, finishing some stuff, getting ready to do this, and I was like, oh, this would be awesome. This is what I like to do. These are fun things to do. These are fun kind of videos to make. Well, actually, making the video, the last one I did, the live shenanigans with Zatanna, was really fun because that guy was just awesome. That guy and his brother were really cool. So anyway, let's just start talking about these matches. I missed my back three right there. It's okay. You still get pretty good damage. I beat the jump slide, the slide with jump one. And the thing about Nightwing, right, is when I first fight someone, I do lots and lots of down one, down one, down one pressure. Like, I don't go for anything tricky, right? I just do lots of down one like this. And it's not because I like, I'm gonna mash down one. It's because I want to see how they handle it, right? I want to see if they know how to deal with it. And the first thing I notice is very similar to the Bane player I played with, Doba. He's very uncomfortable with down one pressure. So a lot of people panic, right? And the way you deal with down one pressure with Nightwing is you just low block, let him run his course, right? Because after a while, if he's not spending meter, he's gonna, he's gonna push himself away from you, right? So if he's spending meter, then, he'll stick near you. But if he's not, then he's not, okay? So you just have to understand that. Depending on where or how much meter he has is how close he can stay to you, right? It depends on the player, of course, because the stuff that I do is a little bit different than most players. But most people will run themselves out pretty fast. So just keep that in mind. I don't know what I went for right there. That was a really good block by me. That was changed in the patch, Green Arrow's meter burn slide. The second part is now an overhead, and it's about +8 on block. So yeah, now we're into Nightwing Aries. I tried to go for a jump 2 teleport, but I missed it. So I went for stand 2 teleport, wasted the meter because he teleported out. Jump 2 flip kick. I don't know why I said teleport. Now see, the thing about this matchup that's changed since the patch, right, is pre-patch, Nightwing could stand next to Aries on his wake up, and Aries was pretty screwed. There wasn't a lot he can do. You can just see he's not a fan of down one. He's just getting hit for no reason. He doesn't need to be getting hit there. So Aries would try to wake up, and Nightwing can just do down one and beat all of his wake ups. So it was sort of frustrating to deal with. The reason I did jump 2 after he does sword, right? You're gonna notice he does down one into sword. See, I blew up his Godsmack. You can neutral jump those. If you guys didn't know, you can. I blew up his Godsmack, but I didn't get the right punish after, so that kind of sucks. But okay, so after he does down one sword, you're gonna notice that I'm always doing jump. I'm jumping after, right, in staff. The reason that happens, oh, that was an accident. The reason that happens is because I'm expecting him to jump after, because you have to jump to continue the combos. Most people don't hit confirm it. That was a really nice reset, but I wish he would have went to overhead into sword. I think he had sword up. If you went overhead sword, he could have got a full combo instead of having to spend the bar on a reset. I got hit right there, but he teleports in, interrupt it, and he should be chipped. Yeah, he's dead. But yeah, this matchup is good for Nightwing for a couple of reasons, but it's very easy for Aries to get going and just kind of steamroll him. Especially on maps with interactables, because Aries interactable control is pretty good. Mostly because Godsmack, like after a Godsmack combo, he can hit an interactable, go for a Godsmack, and then you just eat a lot of damage if you don't get out of it or something. Especially online, it's very hard. You see, the thing about full screen is that Aries just gets blown up by Nightwing pretty bad. So that was cool. I keep doing that on accident. What's it called? Or keep doing staff spin on accident. I'm pretty sure I'm trying something else. I'm trying to Flying Grayson when he teleports, so I'm trying to Flying Grayson him instead, but it gets staff spin the other way. And that was another Flying Grayson, right? Because I thought he was going to throw the car, but instead he teleported behind me, which is an interesting choice. But yeah, I just had the wrong read. I try to interrupt down one sword. If you guys didn't know you could, then yeah, you can interrupt down one sword. But my down one in Eskrima sucks. It's like 9 frames, so I get bodied. I tried to jump out of that, but I got bodied like an idiot. That was a nice setup. Teleport, throw the interactable. Yep, sick. You know, you get outplayed sometimes by interactables. It happens. It totally happens. My back 3 drops. You know, it's online. It happens. Down 1 pressure. He push blocks after that. I don't like that push block because I was actually -4, but you know, it's okay. I get the transition, and that should be it. When I say outplayed by interactables, it's just a joke that we have going. Usually when someone hits you with interactables, we'll say, oh yeah, sick footsies or something like that, because it's like, obviously you just threw a big ass thing at somebody and got a bunch of damage. It happens. But yeah, like I mentioned, it's very easy for Ares to get going in this matchup, but if he doesn't, it can be very hard because Nightwing is, you know, he just steamrolls you sometimes. You see that flip kick missing? I'll get to that in a little bit, but that flip kick missing in this matchup and Ares' hitbox in general causes some problems for Nightwing. We'll get to that when we come to it. Damn, so many drops. So when you saw when Ares did teleport, I did stand 1 and then forward 2 went the other way and hit him, right? That was a really good block by me. So you saw that. And the reason that happened is because I went for 1 ground blast with Nightwing, and what happened was it auto-corrected to 1 forward 2 the other way. A lot of things in this matchup you can do preemptively, and they will auto-correct to beat Ares. And like it's really nice because if you know where he's gonna teleport, you can do options that cover both. Like again, I wish he would have used sword. Okay, he didn't have sword right there. That makes sense. But there's a lot of situations where he does have his sword or axe available, and he goes for overhead into meter burn, like projectile, and I'm sad about that. But you know, sometimes you just want to go for the reset. I did a bait right there because I thought I could make him teleport, but you know, see that stand 1 whiffs. It totally sucks. Like, it's really frustrating that I can't use that normal sometimes because of it. Like, what I have to do, that was a really good defensive jump 1 by me. Oh, he's dead by staff spin. Yeah, defensive jump 1 is one of the best Nightwing tools I never see. Like, if someone's trying to come at you, you can do jump back 1 and beat a lot of things. See, that flip kick totally whiffs, right? And that's the problem in this matchup. Like, I completely lost pressure because my flip kick's hitbox. Like, it sucks. And now I have to eat the car. I try to backdash it. I missed it. Teleport into overhead into projectile. Like, look at that. Look how fast the game steamrolled out of my favor because the hitbox on flip kick is awful. That's one of my least favorite things about this current, or about Nightwing, is that his flip kick just has the worst hitbox, man. Like, meter burn flip kick will lose to some people's down 1s if they're mashing down 1. Like, normal flip kick, it's like you can duck it. Like, it's an overhead. It's a cross-up overhead. There should be no character that can duck it. And it's not just small characters that can duck it. It's like every character. Oh, that was a bad punish. It's like every character that can duck it. Like, every big character at least. Like, which is weird. You would think so. And some small characters too. Like, Green Lantern can do it, which makes 0 sense to me. Like, Green Lantern can just duck, and sometimes flip kick doesn't hit him. Ares, obviously, you guys just saw. I don't know. It's just weird. Certain characters just can duck it for no reason, and it's really detrimental to his pressure game. Like, a lot of times you get blown up for it. That was a good block. See, the thing about Nightwing is if I get started in staff, then I can blow up all of his options. That was a really good setup into that interactable. That was really nice. I couldn't wake up through it or anything, so that was so sick. Like, I have interactable setups like that with Martian too that you can't wake up through. Like, Superman can do stand 3 and do interactables, and you can't get out. See, I did Flying Grayson to predict like a teleport or a backdash, and I was wrong. So I got to hold this mix-up. Nice throw. I expected him to go low. It didn't happen. I thought he was going to throw the car at me, but it didn't happen again. Nice. So he's steamrolling kind of right now. I interrupt down 1 sword. That was really good. But I have him in the corner now, so this is a good situation for me. Obviously, like I mentioned, he's so uncomfortable with it. I dropped my combo. I try to do down 1 throw, but, you know, he's not having it. He was swinging. Right there, see, I ducked the axe. That was really nice. Roo. Okay, jump 2 teleport, or teleport, flip kick. I did the wrong combo there because I thought I could just finish with an easy combo. I didn't want to risk the back 3 online because sometimes you drop it, but, you know, when you go for the easy combo, sometimes it gets you killed. Nice. See, that's what I wanted him to do, was overhead into low sword. That's sick. And I jumped out right there, and that was really good to interrupt. See, I jumped over that projectile too. That was really good of me to interrupt him throwing the interactable. But I think the best part is yeah, that was a good backdash, is when I do ground spark and then I dash canceled it, right? And he did a projectile that I completely just jumped over because I wasn't there anymore. So that was really good. He's swinging right here. He's trying to hit buttons, and he's standing up, so he's getting caught by stuff. I tried to do jump 2 too, but again, his hitbox prevented me from doing it, so it kind of sucks. Back 3. Oh man, it didn't hit. You know why? It's because that juggled oddly. So it's kind of unfortunate. I got the wrong input right there. Good overhead into axe, but nothing comes from it. And that'll be transition into game. again, like, if he was low blocking, this wouldn't be that big of a problem. I would be plus, but it wouldn't be too bad, right? And if I try to jump after that, he can meter burn back 3 me or something like that, or just throw meter burn projectiles or something and just get out of there. But unfortunately, he didn't get it. So that's what happens when you stand block. Now I'm going to drink some water. So you notice that I'm not doing a lot of flip kick mix-ups, and that's because I can't. I really can't. Against this character, unless I have meter, flip kick mix-ups are sort of risky. That was like a mini option select. Again, a lot of situations you can sort of option select Aries options. They're not real option selects, but it's you know. I tried to backdash the car. I fucked it up. I could have just probably held up back, but I wasn't sure at that range. And if you're not sure, then you might as well try to backdash. That was supposed to be jump 2 wingdings, but it came out as jump 1 or jump 3 wingdings, but it came out as jump 3 scatter bomb. So he gets a really good setup after this. You know, he could have gone for more, but I'm pretty sure he had a sword at least. If he had a sword, he could have went for more. One of my favorite parts about this matchup is that when you do meter burn ground blast, it tracks him, even if he teleports, which is awesome because he'll teleport and then end up right next to me when I'm doing meter burn ground blast, and he's screwed. That move is really good against him because if you guys didn't know, Ares' trait is a lot like Superman's straight laser. Where, look at this, even on trade I got the combo. Where, right, if Superman shoots straight laser and you hit him before straight laser hits you, the straight laser will disappear. So, Ares' trait projectiles are the same way. His axe as well as his sword are the exact same way. That was a good job getting rid of the interactable right there. See how it tracks like that? It started going backwards, so if he didn't jump, he would have got hit. He's pretty much dead. I went for the chip right there. I'm just going to clash. I mean, there's no bad clash right here, because if he spends meter to hurt me, that's totally fine. He has less meter to come back with. I'm not spending meter, I'm holding on to it. I jumped right there empty because I thought he was going to teleport behind me, so I was buffering wingdings backwards to the right side of the screen. He didn't teleport over there though, so that's okay. Now we're playing Martian Manhunter Deathstroke. We have a lot of these matchups actually, like me and him playing this, but I didn't want to put too many in here because they're not that exciting of matchups. Like, the thing about Martian Deathstroke is that a lot of it's zoning and a lot of it's kind of boring to watch. It's not that interesting, so I thought I wouldn't give you guys too much. Cross up forward 3. So if you guys didn't know, after sword spin in the corner or sword flip, Deathstroke can do forward 3 and it'll either cross up or not depending on if he delays it. And that's what he was doing right there. It's fucking so ridiculous. He push blocks right there and he gets hit by my orb because of it. That was awesome. You know how cool it is when he push blocks himself into my orb? He thought I was teleporting right there, which is why he did meter burn back 3. But luckily for me, I wasn't teleporting. I did phase strike. I usually don't teleport in positions that are like I feel are bad for me to do so in. I did the wrong meter burn orb right there, which is why I got hit. Sort of sucks for me. He's just going in right here. I'm gonna block the forward 3 this time. Now the thing is, when I block that, right, I immediately assume after that, the next time he does that, he's gonna, you know, stay same side, because I've shown that I can block the mix-up. So I thought that, you know, he would think, oh wow, okay, I have to, you know, change it up, but he doesn't change it right away. That's 46% damage from my teleport, which is a lot of damage. It's not an easy combo, but it does a lot of damage. So after that overhead strike, Martian is plus enough that, you know, he can do that phase move and you can't really do anything about it. So I did 2-2 back 3. I didn't want him to clash, so I didn't want to spend any meter. And there we go. Meter burn orb should close it out. And this will be the last game of the set, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this. A lot of fun commentating this. It was a fun set to play, so shout outs to him. And oh, I didn't do the right combo off that anyway. So here's the thing about Martian Manhunter 2-2 back 3 for those of you guys who play Martian. I do 2-2 back 3 to check if my opponent knows how to interrupt it, right? If they don't know how to interrupt it, then you can do it all the time. You can just do it over and over and over. I thought he was going to switch it up and go same side though. You can just do it over and over and over, and they have to, you know, they have to respect it, and it's frustrating for them to deal with. But if they do know how to interrupt it or they know how it works, they could just get out of it really easy. I just missed another input. So that's what you need to know, right? That's the thing about Martian. If they do know how to interrupt it, then you have different options, right? Like 2-2, meter burn, close orb, you know, 2-2. You can just do 2-2 empty, or 2-2 teleport will beat people mashing down 1. So it just depends on what they're doing. You know, depending on what they're doing, you get different things. I teleported there because I already noticed that every time I knock him down from full screen, he wakes up with guns. So since I saw that, I pretty much was like, all right, every time I knock him down full screen, I'm just going to teleport, right? Right here, he's going to do guns. Yeah, so like every time you knock him full screen or you're in a full screen situation, he usually just does some kind of guns. So since I messed up my combo right there, so since I noticed that, you know, I kind of adapted. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this set, and thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys again soon.